Sharp Game here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. Now, I got a question from somebody, and this is a real good question. And this is something that I hear a lot of people talking about online, and a lot of celebrities and entertainers talking about it. And somebody asks, does the cash system in America overcome the caste system? I'm going to say that again. Does the cash, money, greenbacks system in America overcome the caste system? Caste meaning C-A-S-T-S. Now, if you don't know what caste means, if you look it up, Google it. I'm doing it right now. It's a class structure that is determined by birth. Loosely, it means that in some societies, if your parents are poor, you're going to be poor too. Same goes for being rich. If you're a glass half full person. Yeah, so basically, if your parents are wealthy, you're going to be wealthy. Not only are you going to be wealthy, you're going to stay wealthy forever. You understand what I'm saying? You can't get rid of wealth. I mean, you can be rich and go broke. That's happened to many people here in America, people around the world. You can be rich and have a bad summer with a drug habit and go broke. So the question is, does the caste system overcome the caste system? Obviously not, because a lot of celebrities and entertainers are complaining, and you have people saying that they're being discriminated because they can't move in certain neighborhoods. They try to buy things and they come up with a lot of reasons why they don't qualify. There's still a lot of discrimination, and they make example of a lot of the entertainers and people with a lot of money in this country. And see, there's a lot of people out here that think they can buy their way into anything or buy their way out of anything. That's not true. Money only goes but so far, because this planet, this country that we live in, it's not ruled by money. It's ruled by power. I'm going to say that again. You need to write that down. The country that we live in, the world that we live in, it's not ruled by money. It's ruled by power. So, see, a lot of people will lie to you. It's really a trick, really. Make it seem like if you got the money, you got the power. No. Money can be used as a tool to manipulate people to get what you want. It's kind of like a scorecard. Money's good for numbers. Just look at the numbers and it tells me, how well I'm doing. That's all it is, really. But that don't mean you got no power. No. This caste system that we're locked into, it's been going on for over 400 years. And the people that created this system, believe it or not, they don't care about money. They created the money. They created the system. So they don't care about money. As a matter of fact, they probably, more than likely, they don't walk around with cash on them. What for? I mean, they know that money's not going to help them do very much. What they want is power. They want control. They want to be able to dominate and dictate to everybody else that's below them. And that's the essence of the caste system. Really. Sad but true. But if your parents were poor, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna stay poor forever though. But it's gonna be more than likely it's gonna be a long road. Because what happens is you have a glass ceiling over your head, and the people, the Caucasian people in this society, they just happen to be um, I'm talking about the working class white people. They just happen to be a part of the dominant society, because the people that that are that created the caste system happen to be Caucasian. And of course, they took what they took in the past and created the system that they want. They didn't really create anything. They just took what was done in the past and put their own little version and spin on what you see today. That's all. They didn't make up anything. They just took what they took from the past, from people that they divided and conquered, and this is what you see today, basically. See, there's nothing brand new under the sun. All you have is just stuff that's just rehashed, kind of like remixing a song, kind of like the Bible. This version of the Bible, you have different, it's different information from different places, all in the one book. It's just rehashed information. So when it comes to the system, it's just a class structure, like a list of protocols. They want certain things to be a certain type of way, or a certain type of people. And the people at the top, they rule, dominate, dictate to everybody else, the people just below them, how they want things to go. Because the people at the top, they're not going to do no labor, and they're not doing no work. They're going to control the education system, control the whole entire economic system, and they're going to use people, certain groups of people within the dominant society, to make sure that the work is being done. But in order to do that, they have to make the certain groups of people within the dominant society feel like they're better than the non-white people. So that's where the manipulation comes about. Because this is why you see a lot of cops mistreating people, killing people, innocent people, people that are non-violent, basically, people that have no fight in them. Because he or she thinks that they're better in some type of way versus the non-white person. So that's where that's where the manipulation comes into play at. Because it's like, I'm a white guy, you're a black Latino, so I'm supposed to tell you what to do by default. That has a lot to do with it, So see, take the average white guy can't stand working under or taking orders from a black person or a Latino. I saw this in the military. That's the truth. They really have a problem with that. I mean, if a black male or Latino has a position over a couple of white guys at a job, the white guy, he'll be looking for another job. Or some of them will just quit. You know? So, and the working class white people, they already know this. They might even see this video. They know the deal, you know. But growing up, I didn't know anything about the caste system. And maybe you did, but I didn't. You know, I didn't. But I didn't learn about this stuff until I started learning about world history and my family specifically. See, I know my family history better than any other history, which makes sense, logical sense. It's much practical. It's practical thinking. You know, why would I want to learn about world history more than my own family history? I know. Actually, I'm still learning more about my family history, like today. Like every month, I learn something about my own family history. So, but the deeper I dig in my family history, that opens the door to world history. So they intertwine and relate to each other. So I understand why things are, how things came to be today, as far as my family and non-white people and African American people, black people, whatever. All these titles, just, it doesn't really matter. But I know how we came to be as people. You know, it's just it's got us in the trick bag, man. Really, and you know, I think some people say, hey, what is going to take for us to get out of this position and the situation? Like I said, this world, until somebody comes about with more power that can back up what they say, things are going to keep on going the way it is. Until, you know, some group of people come about and say, hey, we're taking over. You know, because in this world, seems like the person with the biggest bomb or the most weapons, they win. That's what it seems like, you know. But so back to your question, does the cash system overcome the caste system? No. At the end of the day, power wins. It is what it is. So if you like what you heard, check out my blog, chooseyourrelationships.com. Subscribe to my channel. If you feel like this video is going to help some other people, share it. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.